to the channel. Who's the message for, please? Thank you. Cancer. At last. Cancer, your energy's been trying to come out in the readings. Honorable mention, Libra. Honorable mention, Libra. Cancer. Cancer. Your energy has been trying to come forward. Been underlining for several signs, past few readings. We just exited your season. Maybe you didn't get to express everything you wanted to. Throat chakra there. You didn't get to say everything that you wanted to say. Maybe you didn't know at the time what you even wanted to say, but you don't feel like you have something to say now that you feel like you didn't get to say, or you chose not to say, or you didn't have the answer then, but you do now. You didn't know what something meant then, but you do now. Okay. What are the signs for Cancer? Knight. That could be a writer, confident, heroic, messenger, fearless. Music. Fall. Assertive, passionate, fighting spirit, persevering, chivalry, honor, determined, obeying orders, brave, daring, strong, champion of a cause. You will appreciate your past reading on the channel, Cancer, called Pirates and Passwords. I'll link it at the end. It was a rather intriguing reading. I think you will enjoy it. Pirates and Passwords. You were looking for the password. Did you ever talk to that Sagittarius, by the way? You needed to. They had the information that you needed, Cancer. Sagittarius. Maybe you're going back around, making the rounds to people that you haven't seen or talked to in a while. That's very you. Very, very you. Very you, Cancer. Okay, so someone hasn't seen you, or you haven't seen someone in a while. So you're riding through, knighting your way through. What are the signs for Cancer? Pioneer and person of earth. How interesting. The Pioneer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Person of earth, this could be like a Queen of Pentacles. This could be a mother. A mother, person of earth, provider, caregiver, grounded, secure, stubborn, nurturing, classy, stable, prosperous, materialistic, possessive, and dependable. This could be a manager, business owner, CEO. This could be you. And with the Pioneer here, Leo energy, boldness, destination. So this could be you, or the person you're dealing with who's a pioneer, a person of earth that you're dealing with. Let me know if you're dealing with Virgo. Specifically, you just were featured in Virgo's reading pretty heavily, so let me know. Not featured, but your energy was there. Okay. Could be someone you're traveling with. Maybe you're doing some road traveling. This could be like van life. It could be camping, seeing or seeking the great outdoors. You're doing something that no one has done before, with it being a pioneer. And with your previous message, Pirates and Passwords, living in some kind of a port city, you're revisiting your roots, or you could go be seeing your parents, maybe a mother. Blinders, ooh, we're not seeing something. Victim mentality, confusion, tunnel vision, resist, clarity, confirmation bias, restriction, narrow focus, echo chamber, denial, oblivious, out of touch, hyper-focus, concentration. Libra energy with a number 8, so that could be like 8 of Swords kind of energy. Maybe this person's a Libra. We do have Libra honorable mention here. So this person, whoever you're dealing with, has a victim mentality. Or you. Okay. You know what I mean. Swap the roles as it see fits. I'm not going to do it. The person I'm reading for has victim mentality, that they're coming out of some form of confusion about what they didn't see, what they didn't do, what they didn't know, what they chose to do, not to do, all the things, okay? Someone made a choice in the past that they didn't understand the effects of then, but they see it now. They didn't understand the effects of their choices back then, but they see it now, very clearly. So you did something, maybe without analyzing something through, or you weren't able to see. You were only seeing dead ahead at the direction you were taking. You didn't know what the ramifications or what the outcome was going to be to the decision that you made. You just made a decision. I don't know what you do. Maybe you moved suddenly. Maybe. Alright. Anyway, this person lives in victim mode. You've got someone around you here, Cancer, that lives this way. They are restricted. They blame the world and their surroundings and their conditions on everything but their own mentality and how they choose to perceive things. They're not very good at self-analyzation, frankly. Okay. Medicine Mother, another mother. Honor your inner knowing. Yeah, they're not very good at honoring their inner knowing, and you need protection also from this person. This person is not very good, or they're not very good at self-actualization and accountability. So this person abandoned you. And they regret that decision. But at the same time, maybe you're coming to terms with that person. There you are, water guardian. Maybe you're choosing peace. You want to make peace with this person that you haven't seen in a while. Okay. Maybe you're finally doing that. I like to see it. What's the message, please, for Cancer? One card. Thank you. Stag. We will read that card. Trust and thrive. So trust and thrive that you're making the right decision to choose peace, happiness, joy in your life, Cancer. I like that. I like that a lot. Something, maybe you're choosing after a long time to make peace with this person that, due to their own choices and blindness, rendered themselves incapable of making any kind of peace with you. They could never do this. They couldn't muster up the courage to even try. You know? So you are taking it upon yourself to make the effort. Or again, someone's going to try to make the effort. Messages, please, for Cancer. You could be traveling with this person, getting ready to travel with this person. You're going in the right direction, Cancer. Mm-hmm. Page of Cups. Mm-hmm. I like it. I like it. Okay. What is the situation, please? You know, I'm gonna pull your energy myself. I just decided that. I don't normally do that, but it just occurred to me. Devil. Knight of Swords. Eight of Cups. So you were really afraid to talk to this person who you walked away from in the past. Or this person who walked away from you, who abandoned you, frankly, in the past. Or you abandoned some connection. Some connection was abandoned here in the past, and you've been really afraid of talking to this person. But you're magician, you're manifesting the courage to do so. Although, devil space to the past. So this is a fear you have of communication, of the throat, using the throat chakra to talk to this person about. Someone played a lot of games here. There was a lot of wordplay, or maybe you used to talk to this person on the phone a lot. You have great wordplay where that's concerned. Someone's name could be David. Let me know if you're dealing with a Gemini. This person's ideas are very, very, very big, very large. They're quick-wit, quick-minded. They can think around issues faster than you can, obviously. They have this ability to do that. I feel like they can also play head games, you know, with blinders. Ooh, and telephone after that, your energy. Look at that. Ooh, chocolate, satisfaction, perfection, love, romance, treating yourself. Ooh, so maybe there's someone you're talking to that you're reminiscing about, thinking about, that you used to, he's on a phone made out of a shoe, a telephone made out of a shoe, a heel. I'm not sure what the connection is there. A telephone made out of a shoe. What's that? What is that? Heel conversation or footsteps conversation. Maybe something about, could be something about feet, but it's more, you can hear this person coming, or you will hear this person coming. I'm suddenly drawn to, like, sound. There's something you're listening for. Maybe you're listening to some clue that's just for you, some form of communication that you're listening for, Cancer. Could even be the sound of someone's shoes. Like, you knew when someone was coming. Maybe you had this experience as a kid. I used to. Like, I could always tell, especially who was coming by the sound of their footsteps. You could always tell who was coming to talk to you. Someone has maybe a heavy step, or they wear heels all the time. You used to pay attention. Remember, you used to pay attention to things and sounds like that when you were a kid? Like, I would always know when my mom came to pick me up from school because of the sound of her keys. Her keys. Maybe you need keys to something. Keys? Her keys would have this very specific jingle, ring, and I knew it was her every time. And it was her, of course, every time. So there's something you're remembering about maybe the sound of someone's voice. Maybe you really miss talking to this person. Or you know them by the sounds that they make, or the conversations that you used to have, or again, you know this person by the way that they walk, or by the way that they step. Something like that. You paid attention a lot to conversation, sound. You like the sound when they walk away, 8 of Cups, or walk towards you, 8 of Cups. Interesting. So you're feeling kind of tactile to me today, Cancer. Very tactile. Especially if you have some Capricorn and Leo in your chart, perhaps. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. The earth signs are very tactile. So there's something about this person, beautiful, by the way. They're like a princess. She kind of looks like Jasmine. Maybe the way they smell, the way they look. Maybe they're Indian or you're Indian. Or there's something exotic about this person, or you are. And maybe you're remembering a time a time out in the fields, out in rolling in the hay. You guys, okay. You guys got some thoughts out there for sure. You're reminiscing the good times, the happy times, under the stars. Stargazer. Maybe you want to make peace with this person. Peacekeeper. Okay. So there's someone you're recalling who you used to have really good times with. Happy times. Maybe you had conversations again with them. You used to talk to them on the phone a lot. But there's a blockage there, devil. We're afraid that we're never going to have that kind of open communication again with said person. I don't know what to tell you, but you keep thinking about it. Yes, you do. You keep thinking about it. Advice for Cancer, please. Judgment. Will we have a second chance? Will you give them a call? Make the call, Cancer. There's someone you want to make a call to. The Queen of Pentacles, this person of Earth, could definitely be your mother. For sure. Just be careful with this particular Queen of Pentacles, because she looks a little dry. You know what I mean? Someone could have... Someone could have some... I don't want to say like an STD, but I'm getting heavy. There's something going on, okay? Someone got burned. Okay, your advice is judgment. Someone's under judgment. It's okay, because they got burned in the past, and frankly, Queen of Pentacles, Hanged Man, yeah, someone's in Hanged Man. 2 of Pentacles for juggling a situation, maybe juggling an opportunity, or juggling a relationship, or again, juggling a person. Let's clarify what the devil is. Heavy Capricorn now in your reading. What is the devil? Show me clearly. Thank you. Confirmation, Page of Wands, news. So that's the communication. You will receive confirmation, but also that's the fire. 10 of Cups. Oh, this 10 of Cups is kind of everyone being in each other's cup, if that makes sense. Everyone's kind of in each other's business. There's like a groupthink going on here. Everyone kind of sipping from each other's cup. We're sharing bacteria. We're sharing germs, you know. We're sharing too much. God. We're sharing too much here. Maybe I'm sharing too much. I don't know. Not that, you know what I mean. There was contamination. And this relationship got contaminated. Page of Wands is, you will receive confirmation of this reading, by the way. Maybe this person is either your mother or a mother figure around you, but There's cross-contamination here. Also cross-contamination in conversation. So lines were crossed. Lines were spun in a loop here. See what I'm saying? And that is the devil, Saturn. The lesson came in to put this restriction on conversation because there were there's too much tangled webs going on. And I feel like everyone only kind of had their own perspective and point of view. I don't need to know the details of your conversation, Cancer. I'm just saying all these things so you can recognize if this is your reading or not. But this, someone's under judgment for crossing a lot of lines in the past. And maybe someone might have been a little promiscuous, 3 of Swords, for lies. Someone found something out on social media. 3 of Swords, 6 of Wands. Someone was hoping, this Queen of Pentacles, that or maybe if you, hopefully you don't find this out on social media. I don't know. Someone maybe even in the public eye with that 6 of Wands behind that 3 of Swords is under judgment or ridicule for how they do things, but they have a victim mentality. They like to look like the victim in the minds of, or the eyes of, their viewers or their audience. And everyone's kind of in each other's business here. And there's no individuality. It's, who can I get to be on my side? Who's this? Who's that around me? This is being exposed. Some sort of lies that were told, even could be in a society, in a business, in an organization. A business for sure with a devil here. Could be industry. It's being exposed with the sun here. Okay. Let's read the stag. That's a lot going on. So, can't analyze it all, but trust and thrive that you're moving in the right direction if your aim, Cancer, is to make peace. And I think it is to find peace in a situation. I'm proud of you. Because I know this wasn't easy to go through, no matter what side of the aisle that you're on. But if your determination is to make peace for what happened here, to do right by those involved, then good on you. Yourself included. Yeah, making peace. Broken arrow. Turned right to it. Like, literally, make peace. Nice. Okay. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. The stag card brings graceful and powerful medicine into your life. In the Celtic traditions, the stag, with his crown of antlers, is known as the king of the forest and is a totem that brings protection in challenging times. Someone could also have, I'm getting this now, someone could be hunting, or it could be a hunter. Hunter? That could be someone's name as well. Okay. Someone's got like a stag mount on their wall, something like that. In Native American traditions, he is greatly loved, for stags and deer have provided food for the people and materials that have allowed them to create medicine items such as drums, rattles, and smudge fans. Although the stag has been hunted in the past and still is, he has great strength, dignity, and poise. When this card arises, it also can represent fertility and sexuality, maybe an opportunity to explore your sexual side. Now be careful, because we just talked about all this, okay? With your spiritual integrity supporting you on that journey. So it's telling you, Cancer, to act from your integrity in sexual matters, or those around you, by the way. You have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strength, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence. And their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking, like a Gemini, like the Knight of Swords. You are being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This, in turn, will give you even more power to thrive onwards and upwards. Cancer. Gorgeous message. Definitely gonna have to cut it short there, though. Cancer. I hope there was a message in here for you. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, please come back. Please come around again. And we're not monetized here yet, guys, so I'm relying on you to please, like the videos and all that jazz. Subscribe if you're new. I appreciate you guys. I will see you soon and talk to you soon. Bye for now.